headlines of this bulletin. The National Conference to penetrate and publicize the conclusion and regulation of the Party Central Executive Committee on the party building and rectifying task. Cần Thơ City People's Committee enacted the dispatch number 6285 on boosting the implementation of COVID-19 prevention and control measures against the new variant of SARS-CoV-2 called Omicron. Hello, it's good to have you back here in this edition of Continuous and Top News today. On December 9th morning at Dinh Hồng Hall of the National Assembly, under the chair of General Secretary Nguyễn Phú Trọng, the Politburo Ministry Secretariat organized the National Conference to penetrate and publicize the conclusion and regulation of the Party Central Executive Committee on the party building and rectifying task. Attending the conference were State President Nguyễn Xuân Phúc, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính, National Assembly Chairman Vương Đình Huệ, Standing Member of the Secretariat Võ Văn Thưởng. Leaders of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee and People's Committee attended the conference at the hall of Cần Thơ Municipal Party Committee. At the conference, Politburo member, Party Central member, come head of the Central Organizing Board, Trương Thị Mai, presented the report on main contents of the conclusion number 21 KLTW of the Central Executive Board, the Politburo Plan number 03 KHTW on publicizing the implementation of the conclusion number 21 KLTW, and the regulation number 37 DDTW on things that are forbidden in the party. To well carry out the conclusions and regulations, the political ministry has early built up and enacted the organizing plan, and this conference focused on discussing to make clear the core roles of party building tasks, especially in this development stage of the nation, to share recorded results and experiences solutions for coming time with the aim to accelerate the party building and rectifying tasks and the political system. Cần Thơ City People's Committee has just released the decision that approves the project of building and upgrading the Provincial Road 917. The project has the total investment capital of nearly 1,000 billion Vietnam dong and is invested by the city's Management Board of Construction and Investment Project. The project has the length of more than 11 kilometers, design speed of 80 kilometers an hour at the road level number 3, and is executed from 2021 to 2024 at the total investment capital of more than 996 billion Vietnam dong, earmarked from the central and local budgetary resource and mobilized from other sources. The project starts at the intersection on the National 91 at kilometer 0+000 in Ô Môn Upper District and ends on Nguyễn Văn Cừ Street at kilometer 11+450 in Phong Điền Sub Upper District. The project is divided into two stages, with the first one from the National Highway 91, around 2 kilometers from Sang Trắng Bridge through the National Highway 91B to the intersection on Nguyễn Chí Thành Street, the second one from the National Highway 91B to the intersection with the street number 2 of Phong Điền Thao Residential Zone. The project aims to develop traffic infrastructure, serving social, economic, defense, security development, and meet people's transport needs. Carrying out the telegram number 1988 of the Health Ministry on December 8th, Cần Thơ City People's Committee enacted the dispatch number 6285 on boosting the implementation of COVID-19 prevention and control measures against the new variant of SARS-CoV-2 called Omicron. The chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee requested heads of departments, offices of the city, chairmen of People's Committees of districts, communes, wards, and towns to penetrate and continue strictly complying with the 5K principles, vaccine, treatment drugs, technology, and people's awareness. Leaders of the City People's Committee assigned the Director of the Health Ministry to proactively build up scenarios and give consultation to the City People's Committee to be ready to cope with any incidents, to raise performance of the medical system, to strictly conduct testing, quarantine, and medical supervision as stipulated on cases entering from foreign countries, especially those that come from areas where the new variant has been recorded, such as Africa and some European countries. The leader also assigned the city public security to monitor and stringently treat any violations on epidemic control regulations. Localities need to further promote roles of community COVID-19 treatment groups, mobile medical stations, boost the vaccination pace for people aged 12 and above, priority given to people aged more than 50 with underlying health problems right after being distributed vaccine. On December 9th morning, Cần Thơ City General Hospital received experts from Chợ Rẫy Hospital who came to give support for the epidemic control task in Cần Thơ City. Earlier, experts had made surveys on the process of operation, treatment, and care for COVID-19 infected patients in districts and field hospitals in Cần Thơ City. At the reception, Dr. Specialist Level Number 2 Trần Quốc Luận, Camp Director of Cần Thơ City General Hospital, said that this is the timely support which encourages spirit of physicians of the hospital. He hoped that the assistance of experts from the upper level would help the city fight back the epidemic. Dr. Huỳnh Quang Đại, head of the experts group from Chợ Rẫy Hospital, said after the vision group, physicians of Chợ Rẫy Hospital will comment on plans to prevent from the widespread of the epidemic while sharing experiences with the hope of helping Cần Thơ reduce difficulties and damages on health and life of people amid the epidemic. On December 9th afternoon, Director of Cần Thơ City's Industry and Trade Department Hà Vũ Sơn and representatives of CDC Cần Thơ, Ô Môn Upper District People's Committee came to check the business production situation and epidemic control task at plants located in Ô Môn Upper District. The group worked with Ô Môn Food Processing Plant and ADC Fertilizer Processing Plant under ADC Limited Liability Company. These two plants have the combined staff of nearly 200. The two plants performed 3 on-spot model until late on November 20th and are now performing the 2 on-spot model. Most of the laborers have received 2 vaccine shots and complied with the 5K rule in production and communication. In addition, the plants have equipped sufficient materials to prevent the epidemic while organizing trainings on simulated COVID-19 transmission. The inspection group highly evaluated operations conducted by the two plants while requesting the units to carry out epidemic control measures as committed with competent centers and local authority. Sources from Cần Thơ City's Industry and Trade Department said as of early December 2021, 38 out of 105 traditional markets in Cần Thơ City have resumed operations. Traditional markets operated at between 30 and 70% of their capacity. Traders have received at least 1 vaccine shot 14 days before resuming business. Traders and their kiosks are requested to arrange enough distance. Besides, entrance and exit are arranged in different directions to reduce contacts and crowds. There are now 9 supermarkets and 142 convenience stores under operation in Cần Thơ City, which ensure supply of necessities and meet people's daily consumption demand. COVID-19 control measures are stringently complied at these places. Empowered by the Directorate of Cần Thơ City's Public Security, the Firefighting, Search and Rescue Police Chamber under Cần Thơ City Public Security have come to present the merit certificate from the Public Security Ministry to teams and individuals achieving excellent results working at Cần Thơ City's radio and television station. The Public Security Ministry has presented the merit certificate for the excellent attainments gained by Cần Thơ City's radio and television station in its joint efforts of publicizing and building the people's movement of fire control in a special emulation to celebrate the 60th traditional anniversary of firefighting police. Besides, one employee of the station was also presented the merit certificates by the Firefighting and Search and Rescue Police Department. Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. The updated weather forecast also wrapped up this edition of Kênh News. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please visit our website canthotv.vn. And thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.